Secure65HealthPlans, we're singing live. Secure65HealthPlans, where seniors thrive. Secure65HealthPlans, where seniors thrive. Secure65HealthPlans, where senior thrive. Secure65HealthPlans, where seniors thrive.
Memory loss and dementia, the warning signs you can't afford to miss. Hey there, Secure65HealthPlans family. It's Moné Swann here, where seniors thrive. Today we're diving into something serious, but don't worry, I'll spring in just a little humor to keep us sane. However, if you're living with or caring for someone who's showing signs of forgetfulness, this episode is for you. So don't panic or start WebMDing every time you misplace your remote. Let's talk about the 8 sneaky signs that dementia might be creeping in and what you can do about it. Stay with me because this episode could help you or help someone you love. And real talk, that's what this podcast is all about. We'll explore the early indicators of dementia, practical steps you can take, and resources available to support you. Because let's be honest, dealing with memory loss, and someone you love can feel overwhelming, confusing, and sometimes even a little weird. Paying attention could truly change or even save their life. So what is dementia? Well, dementia is not a specific disease, but a general term for a decline in mental ability that is severe enough to interfere with daily life. It affects memory, thinking, reasoning, language, and sometimes even personality and behavior. So let's talk about it. The earlier you know how to detect, the easier it is to manage. And speaking of manage, help us manage our algorithms with YouTube by smashing that like button. Don't forget to tap subscribe and ding the notification bell, and click the link below to schedule your free one-on-one consultation with me. Because trust me, you're going to want some personal support for this journey. All right, let's go. Segment 1, difficulty remembering recent events or conversations. First, short-term memory. Yeah, it takes the first hit. If someone keeps asking you the same question 5 times in one dinner, it's not just because they enjoy hearing their own voice. Or if they say, "Did I already tell you this?" You might hear the same story 12 times in 3 hours. Folks with early dementia often forget recent conversations, appointments, or even what they had for breakfast. Unless it was pancakes. I don't know, people are always remembering pancakes. And you may notice they keep asking the same questions, even though you just answered them. It's not rudeness, it's real. And it gets worse over time. Eventually, it starts to affect their daily routines and their relationships. Why? Because they generally don't remember the conversation. This type of memory loss can make every day feel like a confusing rerun that nobody signed up for. Segment 2, misplacing items in unusual places. Now, sure, we all lose our keys once in a while, but putting the wallet in the fridge or finding your shampoo in the microwave, it's time to pay attention. Yeah, you guys, that's next level memory confusion. And sadly, retracing their steps, well, that skill also starts fading away. Segment 3, difficulty completing familiar tasks. Remember when they could whip up Sunday dinner with no recipe? Now, even making toast feels like solving a Rubik's Cube blindfolded. Following steps, finishing tasks, or even bathing and dressing can become overwhelming puzzles. So let me share with you some other examples to be on the lookout for. Number 1, forgetting the rules of their favorite card game. Number 2, getting lost on the way to a place they've been 100 times. Number 3, struggling to write a simple grocery list. Segment 4, losing track of time or place. In early dementia, time and place become slippery concepts. Number 1, they might think it's 1987 and ask if it's time to pick up the kids, except those kids are now in their 40s. Number 2, they might look at a microwave and ask, "What is that?" Number 3, they may even stare at their own reflection and think it's a total stranger. Seriously, you guys, it's heartbreaking and a little surreal. Segment 5, trouble finding the right words. Remember that smooth talker? Now conversations are more like games of charades. Language becomes tricky. They might pause a lot, forget names, substitute weird words, or ramble without making much sense. Following a group conversation? Forget it. It feels like being dropped into a foreign film with no subtitles. Let's take a quick break. Before we continue, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and tap that notification bell. It really helps us spread the word to families who desperately need this information without all of the fear and actionable steps that they can use. And click the free link down below for a one-on-one consultation with me. All right, let's keep going. Segment 6, poor judgment and decision making. Bad judgment shows up early too, and it's not just about buying ugly shoes anymore. We're talking falling for scams, giving away money to strangers, or wearing shorts in the snow because it feels nice. Neglecting hygiene, skipping meals, it all adds up to bigger health risks fast. Segment 7, withdrawal from social activities. The life of the party suddenly ghosting on family dinners. They may not be tired, they just might be embarrassed, confused, or unable to keep up. Social withdrawal is often one of the clearest early signs. Segment 8, mood and personality changes. If your sweet, easygoing loved one suddenly becomes suspicious, paranoid, or even aggressive, it's not just a bad day. Dementia can completely alter mood and personality. You might see anxiety and depression, hiding or hoarding behavior, accusing people of stealing, wandering away from home, outbursts or unpredictable mood swings. It's confusing, exhausting, and heartbreaking all at once. How symptoms progress. Now, dementia doesn't hit all at once. It's a slow burn, usually in stages. Number 1, mild stage, forgetfulness and slight confusion with complicated tasks. Number 2, moderate stage, forgetting faces, places, and important information. Number 3, severe stage, losing all ability to communicate or recognize even close family. Progression depends on the type of dementia. For example, Alzheimer's disease usually creeps in gradually, thanks to sneaky things like amyloid plaques and tau tangles. Vascular dementia? Well, that can come in sudden, scary steps right after a mini stroke. Diagnosis and assessment. Diagnosing dementia isn't guesswork. Your doctor will likely order cognitive tests, assess memory, attention, and problem solving, blood tests to rule out other causes of memory loss, brain imaging, MRI or CT scans to detect structural changes, medical history review, understand symptoms and risk factors, mental health evaluation, assesses for depression or anxiety, genetic testing in rare early onset cases, mental health screening because depression and dementia love to team up, full medical and physical exams, management and treatment. No cure yet, but treatment can help slow down that train. However, medications like cholinesterase inhibitors boost memory chemicals and glutamate regulators protect brain cells. So what are they and what do they do? Well, cholinesterase inhibitors boost levels of a chemical called acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter that helps with memory, learning, and attention. So why does this matter? Well, it matters because people with dementia often have low levels of acetylcholine, and this affects how brain cells talk to each other. These drugs slow down the breakdown of acetylcholine, so the brain can use it longer. Some common drugs are donepezil, another one, rivastigmine, another one, galantamine, and they help with mild to moderate Alzheimer's, sometimes used in other dementias like Lewy body and Parkinson's related. Now, the side effects, and there are always some side effects. They might include nausea, loss of appetite, insomnia, or diarrhea. And there are glutamate regulators, and they help protect brain cells from damage caused by a chemical called glutamate. Glutamate is essential for learning and memory, but too much of it becomes toxic and can destroy brain cells. The main drug is memantine, and it helps with moderate to severe Alzheimer's disease, sometimes combined with cholinesterase inhibitors. The side effects might include dizziness, confusion, or headaches, but it's usually well tolerated, you guys, so it's definitely worth talking to your doctors about it. These medications do not cure dementia, but they can slow down symptoms, improve day-to-day functions, and enhance quality of life for many patients. Now, let's talk about lifestyle changes like doing things like regular exercise. Yep, walking is powerful. Keeping a safe, clutter-free living space. Engaging in mental stimulation using memory aids like calendars and smartphone apps. Diet changes. They should eat a healthy diet. Social engagement can slow progression. Safety modifications in the home, ensuring that your home environment is safe and supportive. Even small changes make a massive difference. So, what is it that you need to understand regarding memory loss in dementia? Well, dementia doesn't just mess with memory. It affects, well, your judgment, your language, your personality, your perception, and your thinking skills. Now, these are tricky ones because your sweet, calm auntie might suddenly be snapping, paranoid, or accusing you of stealing her purse that she actually hid behind the couch cushion. Mood swings, irritability, anxiety, even aggression. These changes can happen quickly and be jarring. Some additional signs to include: hiding things, not sleeping, wandering outside, seeing or hearing things that aren't there. The brain changes associated with dementia don't just affect memory, they affect your personality. Short-term memory usually goes first, forgetting new information, misplacing things, struggling with routines. Later, long-term memory starts to fray, forgetting personal history, familiar places, and even loved ones. So when should you see a provider? Well, as soon as you notice confusion, mood swings, repeated questions, struggles with basic tasks. You know those moments where you're like, man, it's on the tip of my tongue. Yeah, well, that's normal. But when someone consistently can't find the right words or speaks in weird, rambling sentences that go nowhere fast, that could be early dementia, or other signs like struggling to follow conversations, blanking on familiar names, or saying things like hand clock thingy instead of watch. It's frustrating for them and scary for loved ones. It's time to see a health professional. Get them evaluated by a healthcare professional ASAP. That is the best way you can help them. My final thoughts? Well, listen, you guys, dementia doesn't take away the person's essence. It just changes how they show up in the world. It could be dementia knocking at the door, and ignoring it only makes matters worse. Early action, medical support, and lifestyle tweaks can slow down that decline and bring back some quality of life. With support, dignity, and the right care, many people living with dementia can still experience joy, connection, and purpose. Now, before you go, please like, share, subscribe, and ding that notification bell if this helps you out. And remember, click the link below to schedule your free one-on-one consultation with me. You don't have to figure this out alone. I'm here to guide you every step of the way. Thank you for being the very best part of Secure 65 Health Plans. Stay happy, stay informed, and as always, stay golden. I'm Moné Swann. Love you guys. Collaborative Expansion Foundation, bringing people to truth through love and knowledge. We are a nonprofit organization. At Collaborative Expansion Foundation, we empower seniors by addressing their critical needs and fostering trusted relationships. We combat loneliness, financial insecurity, and access issues through education, community engagement, and support. Guided by our motto, no senior should enroll in Medicare with a stranger, we strive to ensure all seniors receive the care they deserve. Together, we create a caring, inclusive community.